hard to imagine, isn't it, in this royal circle that we operate in, that not the truth is coming out. Do you know what I mean? Meghan's always on about transparency, isn't she? She and Harry particularly don't like the toxicity of the national newspapers, the mainstream media, you know, the social media platforms. It's all about being truthful. How truthful has Meghan been regarding that recent award that she picked up in New York from that activist, whatever she wants to call herself, Gloria Steinem? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. I hope you're well today. And as ever, thank you so much for joining me. Nice to have your company. Let's have a wave. How are you? Yes. In Kensington Park at the moment. Itchy nose, you can tell. I know. I can see you looking. I know. I know. It's just flying up here, this pollen. But what can you do? You battle on, don't you? Shut up, I can hear you saying. You'll get on with it. I know. Thank you also for your kind comments about the recent video regarding the Hollywood legend, a true Hollywood legend, James Dean. What a guy, you know, when you think about it. And as I said, it's all about what they're, you know, finding and revealing. And you do kind of wonder if it's best left. I mean, he's still, you know, an iconic figure. His films are still incredibly popular with all generations. I'm not quite sure whether we need to reveal too much more about him. Nice to know your thoughts, though. Back as ever to your breaking story of the day. Well, Meghan Markle rocked up, did she not, of course, for that Women in Vision Award. Useless thing, wasn't it? I mean, what was that about? All about her struggle and her strife and how, you know, she's done all sorts of things to make it easier for other women. Does anybody truly know what this guff's all about? I've got no idea. I read the entire speech, and then I read the speech that allegedly Meghan had written. And what's interesting here is, and I'll throw this out to Gloria directly, Gloria. You see, the bottom line is when you're a celebrity, you know exactly what the person before you who's introducing you is going to say. Normally, you have a hand in writing the speech. So much so that even if you are that level of stardom, you would get that clearance. And so you know before you go on what that person who's introduced you is saying about you. You get the picture. Now, according to a very good source, Meghan Markle was so active in that particular situation. She just crafted the speech and more or less said, as ever, we have to say allegedly, here you go. Now, Gloria couldn't wait, or indeed the other person couldn't wait, to gush about Meghan because they had to. She was their star guest. They were hoping to make a lot of money on that Women of Vision Awards. It wasn't a sellout, as we told you. And a lot of people were waiting a lot of time for their alleged, you know, superstar supper, steak, yes, and salad. That's what they were serving up. But what's interesting here is, you know, unless people come out and be truthful and be very honest about exactly what they're doing, if we know that Meghan herself crafted that speech for Gloria to speak about her before she went on, really, how can you trust anything? And when you look at it, it was just a lot of waffle. It never went anywhere. Nobody knows exactly what she stands for. You know, when you look at, say, the late beautiful Princess Diana, we knew she was very big on certain charities. You know, the landmines, AIDS, all that sort of stuff. She knew what she was setting out to do. Can anyone truly name anything that Meghan's backing, apart from herself? The 40 times 40 was a flop, and seemingly everybody's now forgotten about her Women in Vision, even though she wrote it herself. How odd. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.